What's up, people? I changed my profile pic. Yes, I do that often, but it's probably like bad for business or something. I don't care. Anyways, I didn't post last month. I know. I'm so sorry, my devout followers. There's like 2 of you. I know it. But today, I have a super interesting and totally relevant thing to rant about. Legally Blonde. You know her. You love her, my all-time favorite stupid cheesy comfort movie about girl power with the one and only Reese Witherspoon. But what I wanted to talk about was the movie, of course, and the musical. Did you know there was a musical? I did. I went to see it like 2 years ago or something. And I recently rewatched the musical from an illegally posted recording of an MTV production. When rewatching it, I noticed something that they did that I drastically disapprove of and desperately need to tell you about. Watching the movie, you see Elle Woods unfortunately breaking up with her boyfriend.
So you're breaking up with me because I'm too blonde?
To win him back, she just gets into Harvard. She actually does all the work, don't worry.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
You see this beautiful development of her getting into law school to win back some man, to turning her motivation into proving herself as a person, finding her own values, and still being her authentic self. This is an amazing female empowerment movie, and it especially speaks toward the fact that you can break stereotypes and shit, and I love it. Sure, the actual representation of law is probably not that accurate, but it's fun, and it's silly, and it's got a great message, and that's what works for it. Yes, there's some romance, but that's not like the focal point, other than the fact that the main motivation for Elle going to law school is to win back her boyfriend. When there is like actual developed romance, it's actually developed slowly and nicely. This is where the musical messes up. Legally Blonde, the musical. The musical version of Legally Blonde has some great parts, don't get me wrong. It's got some absolutely banger songs.
What you want is clear. What you want right here. What you want is right in front of you, front of you.
Only some of you will turn out sharks, just some. The rest are chum. Our topic is blood in the water. Kids, it's time you faced. Law school is a waste. Oh yes, unless you acquire a taste for blood in the water. Dark and red and raw.
And I know I am. There, right there. Look at that tan, well-tended skin. Look at the killer shape he's in. Look at that slightly stubbly chin. Oh please, he's gay, totally gay.
I'm not about to celebrate. Every trait could indicate a totally straight expatriate. This guy's not gay, I say not gay.
That is the elephant in the room. Well, it's irrelevant to assume that a man who wears perfume is automatically radically fake.
Look at his coiffed and crispy locks.
Look at his silk translucent socks.
There's the eternal paradox. Look what we're seeing.
What are we seeing?
Is he gay?
Of course he's gay.
Or European?
And they do the movie pretty good, all things considered. But there's one little tidbit about it that kind of ruins the whole thing. When getting into Harvard, there's this one amazing montage of Elle in the movie that's her self-motivation to actually do law and become a better person for herself. In the musical, they make this huge deal of making Emmett, the love interest, the entire reason for why she's doing what she's doing, which completely ruins the point of the movie. Just look at this.
That's not why I came by.
Hey, Paulette, how many times you gonna come over here begging me to take you back, huh?
I was,
Dewey Newcomb?
Who's asking?
I'm Elle Woods, Miss Bonafonte's attorney. And I'm here to discuss the legal situation at hand.
Come again?
Do you understand what subject matter jurisdiction is?
No.
I didn't think so. Well, due to habeas corpus, you and Miss Bonafonte had a common law marriage, which heretofore entitles her to what is legally referred to as equitable division of the assets.
Come again?
Due to the fact that you've retained this residence, Miss Bonifante is entitled to full canine property ownership, and we'll be enforcing said ownership right now.
Huh?
Tell him, Paulette.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
Who in the... Oh, crap. Not you again. Paulette, get your fat ass off in my property.
Dewey, I want to see my dog. I got it right. And I'll bet you didn't even know it's his birthday today.
Oh, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Well, you can't see him, jelly gut. Best decision I ever made was throwing you out.
No! Can you believe I lived with that for 10 years? And that cheapskate, he never even got me a ring.
Elle, they lived together for 10 years.
Of course. Emmett, you are a genius.
In the movie, Emmett's character is your typical romance movie version of a hot girl who's barely developed and only there for the plot and the man. And in the musical, sure, they give him a little bit more character, but they completely make him ruin Elle. And yeah, there's room for appreciation for what the musical did, but this huge minor change in the way he's placed changes the message entirely. Instead of seeing, you can do this, girl, and you don't have to change who you are to achieve your dreams, you get, you go, girl, and all your accomplishments will be credited to the men in your life. I'm sorry, but how could something so clearly feminist have this big of a step back from its original purpose? Like, you had one job, and the movie was practically perfect. Maybe it's not that big of a deal to you, or you don't see that big of a difference, but to me, the reason I loved Legally Blonde was because Emmett wasn't a huge role in the movie. That's what made it different. Yes, I do love the musical. I will always appreciate it and the way they did it, but this factor will always overshadow the way I see it. Anyways, that's all. I know it's like a super relevant and hot topic at the moment, but love y'all. Bye.